Don't shoot the messenger. Don't shoot the messenger. Hello babies and welcome back to my channel. It's nice to see you. It's so nice to see you. For those of you who do not know me and it's your first time to this channel, I am Pretty on Me and I'm all about things self-growth and women's health and you slay, I slay, we all slay together. Boss babe energy, no shade kind of energy. So before you continue this video, make sure you hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so that way you know exactly when these videos are coming out. And don't forget to join our Instagram and Facebook Babe Squad because we're chilling there and we're supporting each other and we're like all constantly like in each other's goals. Like yes. So today, do you see this face? It's gonna chat with you. I'm gonna talk to you about some of the products that you have, the beauty products that you have in your arsenal that are completely, utterly useless. I mean, I'm not telling you to throw it away. Don't throw it away after this video because you know what? Use the bottle, girl. Use the bottle. However, next time you go on your shop to Sephora or you're going to your favorite beauty product store, make sure you keep these things in mind that you really can save your coins because I'm all about saving coins and making sure my babes are saving coins. So if that sounds good to you, make sure you keep watching this video. I wanted to start this video by talking about the hype train. And by hype train, I mean, I'm just recently coming into this discovery of like, there's a lot of products out there that I really don't need and I'm spending my money on it just because it's all the hype. It's a lot of hype. There's a lot of hype men and women behind it. That's why I bought it. But if I really evaluate, did it really do anything for me? It's a no. Product sellers and product makers, they need to sell a product, which, I mean, it's a part of life. Marketing is a part of life. However, there are some companies that take it a little too far and they develop this scarcity. Like they develop this, and I don't know if scarcity is the right word that I want to use, but they develop this sense in you that you just cannot achieve this goal without this product.
If you want longer, fuller, thicker hair.
If you want gorgeous locks.
If you want to look 10 years younger.
They use that tactic to make you feel like you're kind of missing out on something or that this is just the only way for me to achieve this look or this idea. And lately I haven't been feeling it. Really had to go within and think like what actually works for me and what actually am I buying because of the hype. I felt this way recently about natural hair products. I've gone through like hell and back with my hair. I went from bleaching it and then that went downhill from there. I went back to becoming super natural, trying all these products, like all these natural hair products, and they're not cheap. Like, and I'm not talking about like, I'm talking about the expensive ones, the ones that, you know, because I live in Canada, they're kind of, because of the area that I live in Canada, they're a little bit scarce and they're a little bit more expensive than the average bear. I've really like blown my money and then I really didn't see the result that I was looking for. So lately I've been like in a back to basics mode, and even like in the case with my hair, going back to saying, wait a minute, what actually worked for me was the products I made myself in my own kitchen, and a very simple routine. So that's why today we are going to get off the hype train as a babe squad, and then we're going to talk about some of the beauty products because y'all know I love skin and I love skincare and self-care, but at the same time I don't want you to waste your coins. First of all, before we get into our list today, let's celebrate getting off this hype train. Everybody is so different. The way that your skin responds, the way that your hair responds, genetics and your environment and your age, like there's so many things that play a role into how you respond to products. So everybody's different. Find what works for you. Do not go with the hype. Do not go with what's popular, what's popping, what your fave Instagram influencer is reviewing. Just go with what works for you. I've literally just discovered that. It's like, just do what actually has been working for me, and I don't know why I changed it. You'd be surprised at how simple your routine actually becomes. So let's get into this list. So the number one thing, you know what? That's not even number one. I'm not even gonna say that. It's not number one. But one of the most useless beauty products I found to be is makeup remover. And I know y'all about to be in the comments like, what you mean makeup remover? You gotta take your makeup off. The reason why I think it's useless is because there's so many products out there that are 2-in-1 that you don't have to buy like a makeup remover and a cleanser for necessarily. Mainly just buy a 2-in-1 product. So for example, you can use things like micellar water, which is like my favorite go-to. There's particular cleansers that are kind of act like a 2-in-1 makeup remover and cleanses the skin. But then also like hell, like you can just, I mean, some people, depending on your skin type, because remember, skin types matter. They do matter. Coconut oil. I mean, the second thing that I think is really super useless, and I know y'all gonna get mad at this. Women that are around my age like to go to bed and they have this in their set of like nighttime beauty products, and that is, and even daytime beauty products, and that is eye cream. I'm gonna put out a disclaimer there. I'm not a dermatologist. I'm just doing my own research and coming to my own conclusions. But I mean, when I look into it, most eye creams are just basically a moisturizer that only touches the surface of the eye. So even though there's some that do contain different products, really the results are temporary. Usually, like if you really want to do a depuff, which that's okay with you. If you want to depuff them eyes, girl, go ahead and depuff them eyes. However, it's really just kind of like a surface moisturizer on top of the fact that it's a temporary result for just a little bit of time. And really the best eye cream is just going to bed. Don't shoot the messenger. Don't shoot the messenger. I probably should have said this one, saved this one for last, but this is like hands down, fight me in the comments. I'm just kidding, don't fight me in the comments. Is stretch mark creams. Stretch mark creams. Useless. Useless. When you think about stretch marks, at the end of the day, there's absolutely nothing you can do if you're prone to stretch marks. There's nothing you can do short of surgery. And so once again, that kind of goes back into that idea that everyone is different and everyone has a different body. Girl, if you're gonna have stretch marks, you're gonna have stretch marks. It seems like most stretch mark creams are actually just, again, moisturizers. If you actually keep the skin moisturized, it actually does improve the look of stretch marks. But that's just something you can do with moisturizer. But let me tell you, baby, let's get candid right now. You can't see it right now, but I've had you see those little thunder marks right here? And I have them in other places too, but you know, this is just the most visible here. I've had these since I was 13 years old. My mother had lots of stretch marks. Me, I have lots of stretch marks. And let me tell you, babes, when I did everything short of surgery, bio oil, you know how what is it called, the Palmer's cocoa butter that used to be the big thing about, you know, rubbing on your belly when you're pregnant and all that stuff. I done did it all, bio oil, all kinds of stuff, making sure that I'm exfoliating, making sure I'm moisturizing, and then rubbing it with my coconut butter, cocoa butter, or whatever, and using the bio oil, which is one of the top products out there in terms of like stretch marks. Listen, the stretch mark's gonna be there. I'm sorry. There's nothing you can do about it. Like, you'd have to physically get them cut off, or like what people are doing is actually using like tattoos. They're getting like tattoos so they can kind of blend it in with the skin. Useless. I'm saying spend your money on better things. So the next thing I feel very passionate about is cellulite creams, body firmers. Fight me. Fight. Save your money, save your coins. You can save your money and save your coins and just go to the gym. I said it, fight me. So when you think about what cellulite actually is, it's not fat per se. It's really the look that comes from the fact that there's pockets of fat that are pushing through a layer that connects your skin to your muscle. So, and when you think about what the creams are promising to do to firm up your skin, me personally, I fail to see how a cream, something that is mainly surface binding, unless it's gonna get through and correct the issue with my fat pushing through that layer I don't think so. I don't think it's gonna help. But one proven way that I've seen help cellulite is literally muscle tone. I wouldn't even say it's a problem, because honestly, cellulite is not a problem. It's just normal. But cellulite was just a normal thing for me. I have thicker thighs, I have thicker legs, so I had quite a bit of cellulite. But for those of you who know, I don't know if I talk about it a lot on my channel, but I actually am super into fitness, and I love working out, and I love lifting weights. And one of the things that I challenge myself to do is try to increase the muscle mass in my legs. Once I did that, I noticed that the appearance and look of my cellulite was actually quite a bit better. But it wasn't because of any creams, it was because of the development of muscle in that area. So it only makes sense that the only remedy to something that is underneath the skin is something underneath the skin, which would be muscle. Start trying to see if you can build a little bit of muscle. And again, I'm not saying this as something that is like, you must do this. I'm just saying there's better ways instead of using creams, because it don't do nothing. So thank you so much, babes. I hope you enjoyed that list. Let me know in the comments what you think about that list, if you think it's right, wrong, in between. But remember, be respectful. Before you leave, make sure you hit that subscribe button and that notification bell on your way out, so you know exactly when these videos come out. And head on over to our Instagram and Facebook, Babe Squad, because we're there and we're waiting for you. We're waiting to say hi. And babes, do not forget to tune in on Fridays for all day reminders that you slay every witch way. And I'll see you, babes, in the next video. Bye.